Hey everybody, I'm Kristen Lee. We are bringing back my friend. Oh, where's the other hand? All right, we are back. Oops, as I drop you. All right, so I am out in the wild. My sinus thing didn't get any better, so I'm on my way to get some antibiotics and some other stuff. And then I know that I'm gonna have to wait for my antibiotics, so while I've been sick, I've been watching a bunch of movies and TV shows and stuff, so I wanted to share my thoughts in case during the holidays you get sick or you're looking for some downtime and you weren't sure whether or not you wanted to watch them. So I'll be back with him. He's gonna think I'm nuts. So I got like 20 minutes while I wait for my medication that I put in for last night. Anyway, so I watched a handful of movies. I made a list. Of course, I left the list at home. But I will tell you, I watched The Haunting in Venice. And I love Agatha Christie. And I think it's because you can kind of figure it out as it's going on. And I like Kenneth Branagh's. It's bright. His way of doing the adaptations of them. Now it's too dark. Good Lord. It's like, it looks like it's gonna rain. I hope it does. We were on fire watch. Anyway, I usually like his version of the books, like his adaptations. I love the Murder on the Orient Express. I had a hard time getting through Murder on the Nile, just because the tone of Agatha Christie, and I think I was just too tired when I was watching it. But this one, it was to show that the main character, the detective, could perform his job under the influence kind of thing. So you're going by his point of view. And it's just, the camera work in it was just too much. I don't know. Out of all the ones that I've watched so far, that was my least favorite. I have one more that I have to watch. Nyad. So I'll get back at the end of the video and let you know what I thought. But the ones that I did watch, I watched Five Nights at Freddy's. That was really good. That's on Peacock. If you're into horror camp, possessed like Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. It was really good. Yeah, I really, really liked it. And little bro loves the characters, so like he would run out to see the characters like turn on and whatever, and then when it got scary he'd run out. But I thought that it was well done, and I guess it got signed on for 2 more movies. What else? I watched Reptile with Benicio del Toro and Alicia Silverstone. And yes, Justin Timberlake is in it, but he's kind of a scumbag in it. So if you're feeling a certain way because of a certain book, yeah, I like that one. And I thought that it was weird that it came out around Halloween, because you would think Reptile, somebody would turn into a reptile when it was released, but it's not. It's a police drama, and the reptile aspect of it is everybody shedding their skin to show their true form as the storyline falls into place. But yeah, at the end there was a few things that just messed me up that I wasn't expecting. Hold on one second. Okay, that's better. As long as nothing falls on me, I'll be all right. Ugh. Now I can see you, kind of. So I watched Reptile. I thought that was well done. And that's on Netflix. And then I watched Painkillers on Netflix with two actors that I really like. I love Emily Blunt and I love Chris Evans. And it's about a medication that got pushed, and the court case that came from it and everything like that, and how it started, how, you know, it grew so fast. It was so good. And if I think of it at the end, I'll let you know the other Chris Evans movies. He's got some really good, like, backlist movies where you have to think about it, and he plays these morally gray characters where you don't hate him, but you kind of wish he was a better person. But yeah, I really liked Painkillers. Like, it, not a lot of movies do I write to friends and be like, hey, if you're looking for something to watch this movie. So I watched that. Okay, so editing me. I was cleaning the garage, so my face is so red, especially from my sinuses being all yucky. Anyway, I was watching the playback, and I did not do justice to the burial, so I want to fix it. So the burial is with Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee Jones. And Tommy Lee Jones' character is a funeral director. And he has, I think, 8 funeral homes. And he has a life insurance business. And he's getting up there in age, and he wants to leave a legacy for his family, and he doesn't want to leave them any debt. So he talks with his lawyer, and his lawyer's like, hey, this corporation's coming through the United States. Why don't you, sell some to these guys, make some bang for your buck kind of thing, and just be done with it. So he's like, all right. So he meets with the corporate guy, and they decide to just sell 3 businesses and see how it goes before he sells anything else. And the corporate guy's like, okay, in 30 days, you'll have 3 businesses off your hands and whatever. So the contract goes through, and it goes through Tommy Lee Jones' character, and he signs it, but the corporation never did. And the 30 days comes and goes, and he's just sitting waiting to figure out what to do, because he had plans to do with the money that he was going to make from the sale. So he's like, you know what, this isn't right. I'm going to sue him. And his lawyer's like, you're too old, you should settle. It's just not a good idea. And Tommy Lee Jones' son or grandson has a friend that just became a lawyer and wanted to learn more about different types of law. Excuse me. And he's like, I've been hearing a lot of this happening to smaller mom and pop shops, where these corporations come in and they say they're going to do one thing and they don't, and they hold out on the contract, and then the mom and pop shop has to either declare bankruptcy or, go into debt more than they already are. So he finds Jamie Foxx's character. And Jamie Foxx's character, I think it's Willie Gary. Anyway, I knew him as one of the lawyers that took on Disney. And he took on Disney in court and won in court. Most of the cases that go through Disney settle. whether it's actors or people that get hurt on rides or whatever, they always settle out of court rather than win in court. So that's how I knew a little bit about the lawyer that Jamie Foxx plays. He's fantastic. He is absolutely fantastic. And he just, his story into it, and how he, you know, meets Tommy Lee Jones and everything like that. And he's this very flashy lawyer, but he has this soul part of him that had to fight his way to the top where he is. It's really good. So if any of that interests you, you should watch it. And then if you have the time, at the end of the credits, there's a little Easter egg there. So that's how I wanted to say it. In my original thing, I don't know what was going on, but I had a lot of people looking at me when I was talking on the phone, and I kept calling Jamie Lee Fox, and I'm like, and it was just because I was distracted. So, but I really enjoyed the movie, and I wanted to give it a little bit more justice than what I did. So there you go. So that was cool. What else did I watch? I watched Sylvester Stallone's documentary. It's called Sly on Netflix. It was good. There were certain, I don't know, visuals that I didn't understand why they kept putting them in to the documentary. I don't know whether it was just to take up time or whatever, but it's really interesting. Like, he's had a very cool life, and he's got a lot of regret, and I don't know if that was part of this documentary, is to apologize to his family. But I didn't know that he wrote Rocky. Basically, there weren't any parts that he was getting, and he wrote his own. But I guess there was like really bad juju with him and his father, and hold on. Okay, one of the nurses was getting in her car. I haven't gotten any confirmation whether or not my stuff is ready. Well, anyway, so the Sylvester Stallone one was pretty interesting. It's pretty medium paced. It's not totally boring, and it's not like, oh my god, you know, they should have put more information into it. And I like the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger, he goes in and gives Sly some props, you know, for certain things, and I love the way he says bananas. So there's that. Trying to think of what else I watched. Going through the paper. I feel like there was another one. Well, that's it for now. And then I still have a few movies to watch. I started the Continental. When it first came out, I watched the first 2 episodes, and I don't like this whole thing where I have to wait a week for my series. So what I've been doing is just waiting for the series to finish. What else did I watch? Oh, I've been watching The Golden Bachelor with Deb C. I watch it on Hulu, so I watch it the day after it comes out. I used to watch The Bachelor a long time ago, and then it just got too redundant and stupid and petty, and I don't want to watch it anymore. But this one, it's everybody's over 50 at least, and the women are so amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the whole show is just really hope and inspiring, and just it's all the warm gooey stuff of like new love and everything like that, but it also has a lot of life lessons in it. I love it. What was the other one? Danielle told me to try Lessons in Chemistry, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish that before this goes up. And Loki season 2, that was the other one. I don't know how many I have left. Oh, that one. So I'll be back. All right, so I figured I'm already editing. I'll finish up my list. I think, yeah, I'm not interested in Nyad with Jodie Foster and Annette Bening. I'll watch it eventually, but I'm just not in the mood for it. But the movie that I couldn't remember in the car was the third installment of My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I love this series. It is so cute and cozy and charming, and it's just, if you've watched, even if you only watch the first one, you can watch this one and figure out what's happened since. But like the first one is about Tula finding her husband, and you know, he's not Greek and the whole thing. And then the second one is they have a daughter and she's got to start her classes, and I think her parents renew their vows. And then this one, Tula has a promise that she made to her dad. And she's going to go to Greece with the family. The entire family goes to Greece to her dad's town to see if his best friend from childhood is still there, and to give him this creative memories, like keepsake journal that he's had since he left Greece. And it's so beautiful and funny and cute. And if you like Mamma Mia, but it doesn't have the soundtrack, there's no ABBA that I can think of. But it's just beautiful and fun. And yeah, so that was the other one that I could not remember in the car. So today is Wednesday. I'm on my 3rd day of medication for the sinus infection. I don't know if I look any better, but I feel a little bit better. I'm able to do more than I have been able to do. I was cleaning out the garage, and yeah, my face is still kind of swollen, but whatever. So if you're looking for things to watch, here's a list that I came up with. I hope you're having a great week and a great day, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.